You got all pink in there.
Oh, let's see. 4. There we go.
Welcome.
Hello.
Great evening, everybody. Great evening.
Hey, Tracy. Hey, Jackie.
Hey. Welcome. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. So happy to see you guys as well. OMG.
Hey, Gayla.
Oh,
We're on.
OMG.
Ain't Sheila. We're here.
OMG. Happy Monday, guys. Happy Monday. We missed you so much. Hey.
Mike. Happy 4th of July. Amber. Happy 4th of July. We had a great holiday weekend.
Yes. Hey. Come on in, everybody. Come on in.
Good evening, Audrey. Good evening, everyone.
Hey, Gayla. We're so happy to see you guys.
Glad to be back on Conversations.
Yes.
Hey, Charlotte.
Hey. Welcome, guys. Come on in. Tell a friend. We've been waiting on y'all.
Yes.
Listen, we have a lot to talk about tonight. It's been a lot of things going on, so I know you guys are ready to talk about it.
Yes, let's talk about it. Hey, Vicky.
What's going on? Glad to see that you guys have been at church. I'm so glad to be at church. What's up, Chris?
Christian. The church is slowly
have been
coming back.
Opening,
yes.
And I'm glad to see all of my church family and
yes.
my immediate family.
Yes.
We're able to do not much, but we're able to do a little bit more. We're
outside.
outside.
We're able to come together some.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
We had a fabulous time yesterday at our home church. We were able to go outside, celebrate with one another, still with precautions.
Yes.
But we had a good time.
Yes.
And I was glad that we were able to do that. Y'all come on in.
Come on in. Hey, conversation.
Sometimes it's good to take a break.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes you have to take a break.
You have to reset.
From the norm
Yes.
and reset and, you know, kind of put some things into perspective.
Yes.
Breathe.
Come on, put some things into perspective.
Yeah, you know, sometimes it's good to take a break and you know, set some things in order, come back fresh.
Yes.
Start over. So that's what we decided to do, kind of take a break. Because sometimes you can get stale.
Not y'all. Yeah, you know, sometimes we can't take a break.
Well, you know, sometimes you can get stale and you can get boring. And so we want to remain fresh.
Well, you know what?
We want to remain interesting.
I feel like
yeah.
rest is a form of self-care.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you can go.
Yeah.
And the thing is, when you have so much on your plate, wife, mother, kids, whatever, work, you'll burn out. So sometimes you have to take a step back and refocus, regroup, and hit the reset button, get some rest, so that, you know, you can get a fresh download.
Yes.
Every now and again, everybody needs a fresh download.
Yes, I'm all for a break.
Hey,
yes, sir.
Listen. It's very well
Don't
needed.
get it twisted, though. We did miss you guys.
Oh, yes.
We missed y'all so much, but a break is much needed, especially when you do so many things.
Right.
So, yeah, you know, Mike, you took a vacation.
I need another one
You needed
now.
one. You know, a vacation is in order.
Yes.
All the time. You know?
I was just glad to be off today from work. I was glad when they said unto me that we were off July the 5th.
Yes.
Glory. Like, oh my God, just
this
to
year has
have
been
your
a good
own
year.
little thoughts.
Yeah, this year has been a pretty prosperous year. You know, a lot of us have overcome the pandemic a little bit. We've been vaccinated.
Right.
You know, a lot of us have been fully vaccinated. So we're coming along.
Let's go.
Thank God. A lot of
us
have lost loved ones. And then again, a lot of us are still here.
That's it.
So thank God for allowing us to still be here.
And COVID is very real. I saw on the news today
yes,
where
God. It's
in
still
League
real.
City, there was a camp of 400 kids, and 125 of the kids contracted COVID from this camp. Hey, Kenneth Green. So we still need to take precautions, still need to make sure we're getting vaccinated. I have to be honest and say I have not gotten vaccinated, but I am this week. So therefore, I think it's the right thing to do, even though,
And we
I may not
encourage
agree
you
with it
guys
wholeheartedly. But
we encourage you guys to get your vaccinations.
Yeah, especially, if we're
important.
going to be going around different people, it's best to save yourself and then save the people next to you.
Can we dive into this?
Yes.
Let's
hey,
do it.
Lakedra.
Bop, bop, bop,
Oh.
hey. Woke up this morning, gotta get out of bed. Brush my
yeah.
teeth and wash my face and then comb my head. Went to work to rush home and got the family fed. Now let's watch Conversations. That's
Hey.
Hey.
I can sing all 3 parts.
Hey, you guys. Hey, Bernita. We love you
I
guys.
sings all 3 of them.
So listen, welcome once again to Conversations. We're glad to see your face. We're glad to see that you guys are coming in.
Yes.
Hey, Jatis. Hey, everybody. Let's dive
go.
right in.
Let's go. What are we talking about today, Nesha?
So listen, we want to start off. Hey, Tam, we want to start off by talking about what's been in the news.
Cookie.
Which Sha'Carri Richardson. I'm sorry, not Johnson. Sha'Carri
Why you have to
Richardson.
give her Johnson?
This is the young lady who was
Hey,
suspended
Tabitha.
for being tested positive for marijuana. Okay? So
Now,
a lot
what
of
happened?
people have thoughts. A lot of people have mixed feelings about this situation. Let's chime in on it. What do we think? Marijuana is legal in so many states. In so many states, marijuana is legal. And so the people who actually listen, the people who have a problem with it are the smokers. I'm going to tell you.
The
people who don't have a problem with it are the smokers.
Okay, wait.
Now listen, we got a lot of smokers out there. You ain't got to tell nobody online, okay?
But
I know that you guys y'all like weed. Give me a break. It's just weed. However, what can we say about the fact that this young lady who is an Olympic star, rules are rules.
I agree with that.
Rules are rules.
I agree with that.
Say it, sis. Rules are rules.
Because at the end of the day, so the young lady was disqualified, but I thought
She was suspended for she tested positive for marijuana. So basically, the Olympics begins in 3 weeks, it begins in July 23rd.
She tested positive for
She tested positive for marijuana.
So she was being kicked out of the Olympics, basically. But I thought she was coming back.
She's been
Suspended.
So she's been suspended from a lot of the events.
Okay.
So, she's young.
I agree.
She made a post and said, I'm human.
Imperfections, right.
Imperfections.
We all are. But again, the thing of it is like you said, rules are rules. Because when you go for a job,
right?
If you take a drug test and you fail the drug test, then
you don't have a job.
You don't have a job, and that's just the end of the bottom line. And unfortunately, even though it is legal in some states, maybe it's still not legal with the Olympic people. So until then, you have to abide by people's rules.
Rules are rules. You have to follow the rules.
Now, I don't think that, if this young lady can run and smoke weed,
listen,
let her run.
But let's be serious here. We know the effects of cannabis. We know the effects of THC. We know the effects of marijuana. It is a hallucinant.
So you think she hallucinating?
Well, I know that it alters the brain. I know that it alters the mind. So she may have delayed responses. She may think too slow, or she may not be on her.
Well, then she's not gonna win the Olympics.
Well, that's the thing. That's why they're saying, hey, this drug is not allowed. I don't care if it's a cigarette.
Right.
Rules are rules. You cannot do this and run in this.
Tracy said, if you're a professional, your personal life is your personal life, but. No, put it out there but don't put it out there for the world to see.
Well, yeah.
I agree with that.
Just like a lot of people are comparing it to Michael Phelps. Michael Phelps, who also was in 2009, he got caught inhaling from a marijuana pipe.
Oh, wow.
But they said he never tested positive for marijuana. That's the discrepancy.
Okay.
In 2009, he got caught inhaling from a marijuana pipe.
So who caught him?
Well, it didn't say that. It said it led to Phelps losing sponsorship deals, and the USA Swimming suspended him from competitions for 3 months.
I don't understand how they smoking weed and doing these events.
Right.
I mean, I don't get it. But
I mean, look, these athletes do it all the time. These athletes are taking enhancement drugs.
Well, yeah,
these athletes are smoking
I thought they would
weed.
take steroids and maybe uppers, but I've never heard of an athlete that
Go to these parties.
You're right.
You know, and then you have to watch out for haters. You have to watch out for the people that have those cameras up.
That's real.
You have to watch out for the people that are watching you just to you know, kill your success.
Tam say if she can run with weed in her, let's see.
Listen.
If she didn't have weed, she probably would be Wooded the road runner.
Listen, Ray Charles, it didn't affect Ray Charles.
This wasn't her first blunt. She seasoned. That girl been smoking blunt.
And listen, and like you said, I mean,
this was not her first blunt.
I mean, you know, but
listen, Sha'Carri, I mean, you know, this is the thing. Sometimes, like you said, when you're in Rome, you have to do as the Romans do.
Us as black people,
and like
we
you
have
said,
to
stop
be
showing everybody your business.
Yes, and us as black people, we have to be 100% better than the rest.
That's it. We got to work harder for
we
less.
just do, you know. Yep. We have to step our game up a little bit better because they want to bring us down.
That's it.
They don't want us to win. They don't want us to make it. They don't want us to
work
succeed.
harder for less. So therefore, you know, wait a minute. The NFL and the NBA are not strict with weed as they used to be. Wow.
Because they're
I think I did hear
legalizing
that on the radio.
I mean, listen, they have stores. You can go and buy it.
Yeah. And some of these
come on, give me a break.
But not here in Texas. So
not here in Texas.
You know,
so,
but that's the thing.
And
so if you're in Texas, weed is not legal in Texas.
Weed is not
legal
in Texas.
So you can't come here and think that because it's legal where you are, that you have to obey the laws of the land.
You cannot tell the police, hey, it's weed. It's just a blunt.
Right. Nobody is perfect. And she is an awesome young lady. I agree with that, Bernita, that nobody is perfect, and half the time you go drug test, everybody probably come up with something in their system. But at the end of the day, is again, we still have to abide by rules.
Right. The rules are rules, you know.
But you know what? That actually brings me to the Monique topic.
Yeah.
About how Monique was saying that she sees so many black women in the airports and in the grocery store, and we've seen them before outside with the bonnets on their heads.
What do we think about that? What do you think about that?
I have mixed feelings about that.
Is that a stereotype? Is that that's just ghetto? You know, are we covering up? We just got our hair done and we don't want to mess it up?
I don't think it's ghetto. Mm-hmm. I feel that, yes, you're protecting your hair.
Poops.
I feel that you are protecting. Now, personally, I will not go in Walmart with that thing on my head. I will not. With a bonnet on. But do I get upset if I see a young lady in Walmart with a bonnet on? No, I do not. Because clearly sis got her wig done. She don't want to get it messed up.
She doesn't have any hair.
Maybe she don't have any hair.
Sometimes
and she don't want to scare the people. Come on here.
And they don't feel like putting on their hot, scratchy wig.
It's the truth.
So instead of putting on that hot, scratchy wig,
come on,
I'll put on a bonnet.
However, Sheila, she was out of line.
It does. Now listen,
it's not appealing.
It's not appealing, you know. And no, would you wear it to the club? Would you wear it to meet a man? No. But it
depends on if I done met the man before. Because I mean, this is the thing. Like I said, we put them on to either cover up the fact that we don't have hair, or our hair is not done that day.
Right.
Ghetto, some can do better. I agree, some can do better. But
a hot
scratchy wig.
And that's exactly what it is.
Some people need to wear one. That's it. Some people need to put on a bonnet.
Yes.
But it's just like when we used to wrap our hair. We used to wrap our hair, come from the beauty shop and tell the don't unwrap it. I'm gonna wrap it when I get home. And we wore those. I used to wear those ties. I'll wear a bandana.
Yes.
So what is the difference?
And it's the same thing as guys wearing do-rags.
Yes.
You know. But listen, at Turkey Leg
Hut, I know I get tired of my scratchy. Exactly.
Listen, at the Turkey Leg Hut, they changed their dress code. Now, it was this big old commotion about Turkey Leg Hut changing their dress code because obviously people were coming out there with bathing suits on.
Oh, wow.
So they are banning any type of pants that are distressed. They're banning any kind of crop tops. I mean, you literally have to go in your Sunday's best now.
Right.
I've seen that people have gotten out of control. I'm coming up here with my bonnet on. I'm coming up here with house shoes on.
Right.
I'm coming with my booty out.
I think the bonnet going with the sometimes people have on night clothes
and ridiculous.
Now that does look a little. That is when it gets a little
out of control.
Ghetto. Yes, it does get ghetto when you got on night pants and look like you haven't even brushed your teeth. Yeah. Took a wash. Come on.
And you do see people that just get up and go.
Miss Vicky Don said it needed to be done.
It needed to be done.
And now, you know what? Honestly, it has made me a little bit more conscious of how I look in public. Like I said, I never go in Walmart or Target or anywhere with bonnets on my head. But I have went, and I've looked down and said, Lord, I hope nobody see me today. Because I'm just trying to run an errand and come on back home.
And another thing I see a lot of are people, we get up and go, and we forget to lotion our ankle.
Oh, God.
And I see a lot of us with these white ankles.
Looking like you've been fighting in the flower.
We have black faces, but we have white ankles. So listen, we have to remember, ladies, not only not to put the bonnets on, but we got to remember to get down there, especially if you're wearing flip-flops. We got to get those ankles. I have been a victim of the white ankle revolution. Okay?
That's it, Charlotte.
And listen, and somebody actually took a picture of my ankles.
Yes.
And sent it to me.
Crusty feet.
So listen, this is how I was so embarrassed. And I'm like, you know what, Nesha? You have to do better.
Yeah.
Lotion up your feet before you go and meet. That's the new slogan. Listen, that's the new one.
Lotion up your feet before you go and meet.
Listen.
Because somebody, they're getting the camera and they're going to give everybody the deets.
Listen, the deets. The deets.
Nesha's feet was ashy.
And that's what it was. Nesha's feet were ashy. So listen, I have to make sure.
Keep some lotion in the car.
Keep lotion in the car.
And you know what else, ladies? These elbows.
Yes.
Put some lotion on them elbows, ladies.
Yes.
Because they get ashy.
They do.
But see, the thing is, like I said, who wants to walk around with a beat face all the time?
And people don't do that. That's not reality. We're
white
not beautiful.
stockings looking. Yeah, look like you got on white stockings.
We're
Keep
not
you some
beautiful all
lotion
the
in the
time.
car. That's right. And you know what? I like to sit around and look ugly. I do. I like to sit around, look ugly, do what I'm doing, write in my book, watch my show. I like to sit down and not feel like I have to pretend or put on no face for nobody.
Yes.
And be bald-headed. I just want to be me for about 5 minutes.
All Sheen does work.
Get you some All Sheen.
Yes, it does. All Sheen. And I've also used lip gloss.
That's it.
I use because it has a stickier residue. So you get that clear lip gloss and you do your ankles like this and you just
a little baby oil. Get your little baby oil. Get your little Crisco. It won't hurt nothing.
It works, ladies. We got to do better. We don't want to come out with the bonnets. We don't want to get caught.
My thing is, I just feel like the bonnets, maybe we need to leave them for the house.
Yeah.
Because now that I do see people walking around with bonnets on, I be kind of like,
I try Vaseline. Vaseline doesn't always work for me. Either it doesn't work or I use too much because my toes, they claw up toward the front.
Yeah, they slide.
And
Spray and run.
I start looking like the Berenstain
By any
Bears.
means necessary. That's right.
Listen.
Now see, men don't have to go through all that to me.
No.
Because I see men all the time, hands ashy.
Yes.
Nobody cares. But women, as soon as we have an ash, something wrong with us. Or we this, we that, we this, we that. It's really unfair. But unfortunately, women, this is what we have to do.
Yes.
And this is what we really should do. Because it's a part of self-care to
just
kind of take care of yourself. Now, and Sheila, I'm not never ugly, but I just like to be ashy for a little while. Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Now, I did see that, Tim. Put a pretty scarf over the bonnet. That's
most definitely.
Let's do that. So we stop scaring everybody.
Yeah. So we can be presentable.
Right.
Now, speaking of presentable, we want to present Dr. Bill Cosby.
Wow.
And we want to, I don't know
if y'all feel about Bill Cosby.
Applaud him for being free. Are we excited about this?
I'm applauding him for being free.
Free. Nigga guys said free.
And look, let me tell y'all something about me. I believe that Bill Cosby is guilty. However, I'm just glad, I'm going to be honest, that a black man, I believe that he may be guilty by association. He's guilty that, Bill, I don't know if he drugged the people, but he probably stepped outside of his marriage and slept with a lot of people.
Yeah.
However, I'm just glad my brother somebody got away with it.
You're excited for him.
I'm excited for him.
He didn't get away with anything. He went to jail.
But they were going to give him way more time.
They did this to this man. Racism played a part.
That's it.
Jello pudding, exactly.
Jello pudding.
Bring back our family's dad. Bring back America's dad.
Well, he ain't my daddy, but
America's dad.
Right.
I'm glad that they let him go. I'm glad
they wanted his money. I agree with that, Tam.
He's old. He needs to be home. I think
He needs to be home. He's learned his lesson.
I think he learned his lesson. I think time has
If
been.
they can lock Bill, they need to lock up Carolyn Bronner for lying and getting Emmett Till killed.
Come on.
Come on here. That's what I said. At least, you
Is
know.
she still living? Is that lady still living? Because I was actually reading up on that the other day. Is she still living? I'm glad he's free. I think a lot of us are excited about him being free. I think he needs to stay his behind
I think
in the
he
house.
is guilty, but the fact that he sat through the 2+ years after the original DA said something totally different, that's real. I mean, she's alive. She's alive.
Wow.
She's alive. That's why I say it's a whole lot we can go back and you want to revisit history.
Right.
Do we need to revisit history?
Right.
Because there should be a lot of people locked
Don't get
up.
you started about Mike Brown,
seriously.
you know, about a lot of this.
I try to step back.
They wanted his money. They wanted his success. They wanted to bring him down. They wanted to destroy his character. You know, that's what they've been doing
Nesha
to
and
us
I
from the
sat here
beginning.
and watched a documentary about Trayvon Martin.
Yes.
And y'all, it was to the point
It's
where
about time
the little
one of
baby
us
started
got some
crying.
favor.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, this man is sitting up here auctioning off the shoes he wore to kill when bragging about killing Trayvon Martin. So I'm glad that somebody is able to say, you know, hey.
I'm glad that they convicted Derek Chauvin. Even though we don't believe or we're not satisfied with the verdict.
That's true, ain't Sheila?
I'm glad that they convicted Derek Chauvin. And I'm glad that they let Bill Cosby out.
Mike, I was telling Nesha that they were saying they were canceling Felicia Rashad.
Yes.
Because she kind of said, you know, finally, you know, kind of justice prevailed or whatever. But she didn't say it in those words, but they supposed to be canceling her because what about all the victims? What about all the victims? But this is the thing.
What about the victims?
What about the victims?
What about the victims? Where are they? Where are the victims? Where are the victims? Those who say that they've been raped.
It's not over with George Floyd.
Where are you?
See, that's what I'm saying. And I hate to have to go back
they're going to
there,
come back. They're going to come back.
That's where I go back to with all of this. Because it all has something
give me freedom or give me death. Listen,
that's it.
You know, hey, give the man liberty. We're talking about grown women here.
Hello?
We're talking about grown women who have put themselves in situations. You put yourself in a situation to, you went to this man's home. You know doggone well what you up there for.
You went to, right. Then you waited years to say something. And then not only that, like our mama used to tell us, and I know your mama used to tell you, don't dress provocative because, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's just the way it is.
Right.
Y'all dress how y'all want to dress. Do it, you know, do all these things to be.
They wanted their career.
Yeah.
They want their career.
And then, as soon as the man touch you, you want to holler rape.
Right.
Let that man alone. Leave us alone.
Right.
Leave us alone.
Right.
Of course, you're going to try to, make Bill Cosby know your name. So, that's what that is. That's how I feel. I'm glad, too. I think they could get any more money. And that's it. That's it. They couldn't get any more money. And they was trying to figure out how to go ahead and squeeze them dry. So, listen. Speaking of Bill Cosby. We asked him to come to the conversation and talk to us tonight. He said he was tired. He's still having dreams that he's locked up. So he wanted to just relax on tonight. We understood. It's the 4th of July. We was like, Bill, we get it. He said, I tell you what. You can interview Camille. So Nesha and I jumped at the chance. We was like, yes, Camille Cosby. Now, Camille Cosby is the wife of Bill Cosby. And I read earlier today that the character Claire Huxtable was based off of her life. So I want you all to give a round of applause to Camille Cosby. Y'all clap for her now. Clap. Come on, Camille. Come on now. Come on, Camille. It's the way for me.
Great evening conversation. I'm so
Not great evening.
honored to be here on this afternoon.
Camille, we're glad to have you. Camille, the first question that we wanted to know is, how is Bill getting acclimated back into the world? How's Bill being acclimated back into the world now that he's released? And how's that a change for you and your life?
My husband is doing very well. He's exercising. He's eating properly. He's doing very well. And I want you guys to know that he is the man that you all thought you knew.
Okay.
He is that man.
He is the man.
Yes, he is, that you thought you knew.
That we thought
Don't let the media deter your mind, because he is that man that you thought you knew. William Bill Cosby is that man.
He's the man that he's the American dad.
That's right. I have always been a fierce defender of my husband.
Come on here.
Always. My husband is doing well. And you know what? I didn't go visit him at all.
You didn't go visit him at all? Now, he was there from 2018.
Yes.
And you didn't go visit him at all. Why is that?
I didn't. You know why? You know why, Miss Erica? Because I didn't go visit him because he didn't want me to see him in that state.
Oh, okay.
And I didn't want to see him in that state. That's not the man that I fell in love with.
Okay. Gotcha.
That's not the man that I learned to love. The man that I learned to love is wonderful.
Yeah.
He's honorable.
So you just
nice, brilliant, creative.
Come on.
He is that man
you better.
that you thought you knew. Yes, he is.
I see that's your tagline.
Listen,
he is.
One thing about it, I believe that racism was the root cause.
Come on here.
Of his conviction. And I want you guys to agree with me. Yeah. I'm here as an advocate. I said I want you guys to agree with me. I believe that racism was a root cause of his conviction because, listen, the women at that trial had no proof whatsoever. No proof whatsoever.
That Bill did what
Not at all. Not in the state of... Nowhere.
Nowhere.
State of Texas, Tennessee, New York, Mississippi. Nowhere.
Nowhere.
All of these women, you have no proof.
Nah.
He is that man.
Hello.
Listen, the
that
Me
we
Too
thought we knew.
He is that man. And let me tell you one thing about the Me Too movement. You know, we started this Me Too movement, and the Me Too movement, although I believe in it, Me Too movement and others like them have intentional ignorance.
Not intentional ignorance.
Intentional ignorance pertaining to the history of particular things of this nature.
Come on here.
You know, white women, listen, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I love my Caucasian brothers and sisters. But white women have done this to us from the very beginning.
That's what, listen, that's what they say. They said
from the very beginning.
That's what they say.
Listen.
From slavery.
With no proof whatsoever. Look at Emmett Till.
With no proof whatsoever.
We have been going through this for so long. And I believe that we can overcome this.
Come on here.
Because let me tell you something. My husband, we have been married for 51 years.
51 glorious years. And you stood by his side through thick and thin.
Miss Erica, I was only 19 when I married this man.
Wow.
Okay? We've been through a lot of things
together. Come on, Camille.
Okay, listen. I love this man. I fell in love with this man.
Now.
The man that you all know.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
The one we thought we knew.
And Felicia Rashad, I'm a very honorable advocate of hers.
Yeah.
We are friends.
They say
she stands behind us.
Now.
And that's what it is. He is the man. And I know some of you may not agree with me, but he is the man.
That's it.
That you thought you knew.
Come on, Camille. We sure do a pretty nice.
I thank you, Miss Erica.
A lot of my conversationalists are saying that you need to fix your wig, Camille.
Well, no, you know, I've been in the pandemic. You know, I've been struggling and straining. My hair has grown. You guys used to me being possed and polished.
Yeah, we used to you being a little more polished.
You know, but
than that.
I've been in the pandemic. A lot has been stress. But you know what? You know what I say? I remember when Bill Cosby came on you guys' show last season.
He did.
He was here last season.
He did.
I watched the show.
That's wonderful.
And I remember him saying to you that Bill will.
Bill will.
Do you guys remember that?
I remember it.
He would always say
Will.
Listen.
We say Will. He say Bill will.
Bill will. And I want you guys to know something.
What's
Bill will. And so will Camille.
What will they do? Bill will, and so will Camille. I know that's real. Bill will. I don't know what they will do, but just know they will. Bill and Camille. Camille, we so happy that you graced our presence today. It was an honor to speak to Camille Cosby. And then just to think about Camille and the things that she has been going through while her husband was in jail. And that's commendable to me that, hey, that this lady stuck by this man's side. Because I know, honestly, it would have been hard for me to stick by my husband's side after all of those allegations.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that?
I do.
Yeah.
Because,
They say bring Camille back next week. We gonna see if she can go to the hairdresser.
When I did my research and looked at some of her interviews, what I took from her is that she's a strong woman.
Yeah.
Anybody that can stand behind you and still be an advocate for you and still be pro her husband and not go with the flow. I commended her for that. Like,
and
you
even
said,
if she was putting on her face, just
that's
for
what
the public,
she's strong for that. You
That's
know, they're strong for standing behind him, knowing his character. We don't know if he did or he didn't.
Right.
But we know who we think he is, just like Camille was saying.
That's
we know who we think he is.
Right.
And I don't want us to be tainted
My
by
God.
that. Yeah.
Right.
I mean, you know,
Right.
that's
And
what
I
it
still
is.
love the Cosby
I still
Show.
love Bill Cosby.
I do too.
And it's even hard when you're talking about R. Kelly.
That's
Because I love his music so much. Because when I perform, I sing his music. And I find myself asking the people in the audience, y'all still listen to R. Kelly music? I have to make sure that it's okay for me to sing because it's sensitive.
Right.
You know, so, well, the Bible says that. We
Gifts
gotta
and callings come without repentance.
Yes.
So that means to me that you can still be gifted. I may not have to like what you do,
but that doesn't take
I
away.
can still like your message.
Yes.
I mean, because you have pastors out here that mess with little boys and sleep around and things like that. But we can
But
still
they're so
listen
eloquent and they're speaking. They're so eloquent. Oh, they know how to. They're great orators.
And not only pastors, but there's a lot of people. We all sin. We all come short.
Yeah,
we
we
can
do.
point the finger at a whole lot of people, but that does not mean that they're still gifted and called to do the things that they do.
Yes.
You know, I just hope that, you know, we as people can kind of learn how to.
And we got to forgive.
Learn how to forgive and learn to stop putting everything in everybody's face. Like, just because you are, you know, me and Nesha always talk about people that have these God complexes.
Yes.
Just because you have more money than me or that you have more popularity,
more clout doesn't make you better.
It does not make you better. And it does not make you make the law. You can still be killed. You can still go to jail. You can still die. So stop acting like you are invincible when you're not.
You may be bigger, but you're not better.
That's it.
You know, and so nobody is. You're all one. You're equal in the eyes of God. You're equal in the eyes of the law. Well, you should be. You know, no matter the race, no matter what creed, ethnic background you come from.
Right.
And I think that's what we are all still fighting for. And I think we should remain steadfast in our fight. Keep fighting.
Yes.
You know, don't give up. I'm glad Bill Cosby is free. This is the year of the Negro. I'm gonna just be honest with you.
Not this the year of the Negro.
This is the year of the Negro right here.
Well, if this is the year of the Negro, they owe reparations from when the slaves was picking cotton and sharecropping.
Well, I'm proud of our people.
This is the year of the Negro.
You know, let's keep doing what we are doing. I see a lot of young people who are on their entrepreneurship. A lot of these young people are doing great. Graduating from high school, graduating from college. I'm glad to see that. I'm glad to see so many young people standing for what's right and justice.
That's it.
I think after you know, Trayvon Martin and all these young people, the Breonna Taylors, and after all of these young people said they're not standing for it anymore.
Mike Brown.
So we stand behind you. Yes, this is the year of the Negro.
Tracy asked a good question. She said,
win.
do you think that R. Kelly asked God for forgiveness?
Oh, yeah.
I think that R. Kelly knows the Lord.
Yes, I think he asked for forgiveness, but forgiveness, like you said, you have to actually do the work afterwards. Don't come out.
Yeah, that's it.
Seeking whom you may devour.
And then
Don't
going
you
in
do
there,
that.
oh, I'm going to ask God for forgiveness.
Right.
No, you got to turn from the wicked way.
We win.
Say, turn.
We win.
Come on,
That's
business management degree.
We win. We are winners. We are victorious. And as long as we keep that mindset, we'll go far.
That's it.
So listen, you guys,
Forward
thank you. Is anything coming up? Any kind of announcements? No. We want you
Well,
guys
the
to
Cortez
stay
sisters
tuned
are working on something.
because we're working on something so big. You guys don't want to miss it. It's wonderful. We're working on some inspirational stuff. So you guys stay tuned. Keep on watching.
Yes.
Keep on praying for
We're
us.
back.
As we pray for you. We are back. We have some special guests coming up.
Yes.
And all kinds of great things. We love y'all so much. We
Be
want
blessed.
you to don't stress
Clean up your mess.
and let God handle the rest.
Bye.
Bye, y'all. We're overcomers.
Hey.